And welcome back, Interior Alaska. Mike Fussell here with your latest local action. This weekend, we'll take a look at some sports that we haven't seen in a while. Up first, it may seem a little ways off, but today was the first official sign-up day for the Yukon Quest. The premier dog mushing event is 1,000 miles long and will start in Fairbanks in February 2016. Next year's purse is guaranteed to be $115,000 according to race officials. So far, around 40 mushers have signed up. 9 of the first 21 have been confirmed as rookies. Some well-known names are already in the mix, though, like last year's champion Brett Sass. 2015 runner-up Alan Moore has also signed up for the race. And the Sports Car Club of America is hosting an autocross event at the Carlson Center this weekend. Around 40 participants took to the coned course behind the arena this morning. A mix of everyday cars ranging from Hondas to even a Porsche competed in individual time trials in hopes of achieving the fastest speed. This is the first event of its kind in Fairbanks in more than 30 years. In the Arctic Alaska region of autocross, events have been sanctioned since the late 80s, including a road rally race and rally cross races as well. The event continues on Sunday, where around 25 races will burn rubber on the course.
Well, this course is laid out very well. It was set up under the SCCA rulebook. We have some certain parameters that are needed to be able to run a course, and I feel like this course is very on par with a lot of the regions that I've ran with. And the uniqueness of this course today is that I am not running my own car. I am just borrowing a car, so I do not know how to drive it, but you know, it's all fun and games.
Well, it's doing good. It's an old car. It's got the old, it's basically a Volkswagen engine in it, air cooled. It's light, so it does pretty good.
And the Fairbanks men's and women's rugby teams hosted the Golden Days tournament earlier today. All the action happened at Newby Field in North Pole. Rugby is a contact sport that combines ground attack style rushing with various types of kicking. About 15 teams from around the state came to play modified 10-on-10 fixtures. The Fairbanks men's squad lost a close match to the Bird Creek Barbarians 19-15. And the Lady Ravens Fairbanks team took on the Anchorage Select side in their first game of the day, but ultimately did not get the W either. Anchorage scrum half Mackenzie James says she adapted to what the game threw her way.
Same old, but we always have a different team every week. We're always a motley crew, but sometimes they'll have a really strong back line out there and no forwards, which are like the bigger guys running in, scoring tries, and today we had a lot of forwards, so I kind of integrated myself into the forward position and tried to play with them, which both are really fun, both very different games, but you just don't know until you get out there and see what you have and what the other team has.
I think the word of rugby is coming out in Fairbanks, and just in Alaska in general. We've had a great influx in women's rugby specifically coming out, and girls just saying, hey, here's a sport I can play. Men too, all kinds of rookies. 5 minutes into training, and they're like, I'm here for life. This is what I need to do. So.
And the Alaska Gold Panners are on the road this weekend, finishing up their season. And after being literally stopped on the highway and missing a Friday night game, the team made it to Anchorage to take on the Bucks this morning. Maybe it was the early start, but the matchup between the Panners and the Bucks didn't get rolling until after the third inning. The Bucks would score 3 runs in the 4th and 5th and hold off all scoring from the Gold Panners until late in the game. But the Fairbanks squad would make things interesting. They evened up the scoreboard 3-3 in the top of the 8th. The Bucks, though, would score 1 more run and walk away with the 4-3 victory. Both teams finish out regular season play tomorrow against each other in Anchorage. And that about brings us to the buzzer for sports tonight. Katie Looper has your full weather forecast coming up next. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next weekend.